I was 13 when I arrived to Belfast. My father was a highly trained motor mechanic and my mother a physiotherapist.
My mum was the first to move away from our home. I really missed her a lot. Our home was a bit sad when she left.
My parents believed that we would have a better life here, but at the beginning it wasn't as good as they thought. The area we lived in was not too bad, but I've heard of people who were forced to move out of some areas because people were making their lives a misery. Broken windows, vandalism and burned cars, broken fences, kids being beaten up and families being threatened. People called them fucking Polish bastards and said, "Take yourself off home, we don't want you here."
This new country was so different from mine. At first I lived with friends of my mum's. Most of the time I called them auntie. It was in London, and it was hard because I missed my family back home in Nigeria. It was so cold for a start, even when everyone else was saying it was hot. The food was really different too. It took me ages to get used to it.
My first day at school was very frightening and strange. I felt very lonely and unwanted. After a while, some kids started calling me names: Polish bastard, scumbag.
Then I moved to Northern Ireland. My first day in primary school was okay, I guess. But some bigger kids started making fun of me and started calling me names like nigger, monkey boy, and saying things like, "Go back to your own country, you black bastard." They pushed, and they shoved, and they kicked and punched me, and also made stupid monkey noises and pulled out my hair. They told me to go back to the jungle where I belonged. Every day, they shouted nigger. It was so hard for me. It was not a good time for me. I was a boy just like them, and it was hard to be different.
They were throwing food and stones at me, tripped and pushed me. When I was doing well in class, I got called a cheat. They shouted at me that my parents were stealing their parents' jobs and that all we wanted to do was take benefits and do nothing. If only they knew how hard my parents worked and the long hours they put in just to make a basic living.
But then I came to Hazelwood. I'm 16 now, and I'm almost done with my GCSEs. I have so many friends who care and support me. We study together, we eat together, we even jam in the music studio together. Cal on lead guitar, me on guitar and vocals, and Lil Lance rapping away like a young Lil Wayne.
It's been 7 years now. Things have changed. I've got many good friends and an active social life. I study at university and continue following my dreams of becoming an event manager. But I am still labelled. The words still follow us.